All right, fellas, today we're talking about how to make love longer and how to last all night. Well, as long as you want to. So years ago, when I first learned about these techniques and started using them, I made a bad mistake. I didn't tell her what was happening, so she was happy and pissed off at the same time. I'm gonna tell you how to handle that in a second. But first, we're gonna go over the food and the techniques that you need to know so that you can last as long as you want. And hey, my name is Brian, AKA Uncle B, and for the last 23 years, I've been the men's performance coach with GoodWood, formerly known as African Fly. And over here, we tell you how to get your sexual game up. And today specifically, we're going to talk about how what you eat and actually when you eat makes a difference, the rest and control technique, and also the breathing technique. You need all of these. And as a bonus, I'm going to give you some fast wins. I know we said fast, but still, some wins that you can use immediately. And of course, if you like what you hear, go ahead, hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell so you can get some more of this information to you. And what I'm going to do, we know, break this down till it cannot be broken anymore. Now, before we get into it, we do have to talk about the difference between orgasms and ejaculations. There is a difference. Basically, when it comes down to orgasms happen up here, ejaculations happen down there. They are two different things, but they usually act at the same time, so let's break that down. When it comes to ejaculation, we're talking about the pulsing, all that feeling you're getting down there from the anal sphincter to the groin to everything else that's involved with the ejaculation. Now, when it comes to the brain, well, that looks like an epileptic fit if you're looking at it under a monitor. It's like, yeah, your brain waves are just going crazy all over the place. Now, here's the thing. You can't have one without the other. Most pleasure actually comes from the orgasm itself, up here. Now, here's the cool thing. If you have an orgasm and you don't ejaculate, you stay erect. That's one way to stay up all night long. I will go deeper into that in another video because that's a whole completely different thing. And for some of the men out there who have an idea what I'm talking about, basically, I'm talking about being multi-orgasmic. So let's get into it. So basically, when to eat, because that is by far one of the most important things you need to understand when it comes to stamina. I mean, we're talking about working out. So yeah, when do you eat? And so, when we talk about sex is like a sport. And so you have to pay attention to the last thing you ate, even if it is from last night. Just like the benefits of working out in a fasted state, same thing when it comes to having sex. And that is because when you're having sex, you basically want everything to be working for you. You want that good blood flow, so you didn't have a whole bunch of food you just ate. You don't want to have a sugar spike, which is going to lower your testosterone and your erection. And if you're going to eat something, try to eat like a good 3 to 6 hours ahead of time, because we're talking about letting your body digest the food. Your body takes a lot of energy to digest food. So you want that energy for something else. And of course, whatever you eat, the best thing is going to be plants, vegetables, legumes, things like that. If you're going to be eating different things like nuts, you do want to be careful with the amount of salt, because salt's going to mess with your blood flow and things like that. So when we're talking about what to eat, make sure you're eating stuff far enough ahead of time. And so when it comes down to what to eat, the hit parade is basically the same. We're talking about that watermelon, get that L-citrulline in there so you can get some more of that good natural Viagra. And of course, get that sea moss because you want that sex drive, circulation, all that good stuff happening at the same time, and sea moss will give that to you. Arugula, of course, we're talking about for your salad. It's going to have the nitrates that's going to lead to the nitric oxide, which your penis needs for more blood flow. And of course, spinach is just going to make you overall stronger, so of course you need that. Beet juice, of course, favorite around here. It's going to lower your estrogen and increase your stamina by a good 18%. And when it comes to the ginseng, that's just known to increase the circulation, increase your sex drive. But we have to go over that good old rest and control technique. So when it comes to having sex all night, first of all, you're talking about, basically not having ejaculation, or orgasm and ejaculation. And then after that, we're talking about the refractory period, how long it takes for you to get back up. The reason why you want to use the rest and control technique is so that you have time to get yourself back up. You don't have to worry about it. When we're talking about the rest and control technique, we're talking about not actually having an ejaculation. You just get to a point where it's like, that was good, that was good. You back off, you stop, you take an actual rest. You don't, go out and get something to eat or get something sugary to drink. You just stay with your water. But the whole idea is that you're giving your body a little bit more time to rest. And so you don't have to worry about getting straight to ejaculation. The big mistake that a lot of people make, men and women, is that a lot of time people think that every time you go in, you're supposed to ejaculate. That's not true. You're supposed to have fun with the sex. That doesn't mean that you have to have an orgasm, have ejaculation every time you have sex. We're not set up for that. I mean, think about it. If every time a man, had an ejaculation every time he went into a woman, well, then the world would have been overpopulated years and years and years ago. You're supposed to take a break so that you can keep on going. You ejaculate when you want to have a child. That's basically it. That's the way it's supposed to work. But, things have changed. And this is the part that you need to understand when you talk about the rest control technique when it comes to her. Let her know, because she's going to be upset about this. Believe me. It's that whole thing of like, well, for women, it shows that she's done her job by getting the man to, have an orgasm, to ejaculate. But, if you don't let her know, you're just sitting there, I'm good. I'm good. Well, she's having fun, but she's not getting her pleasure out of understanding that you've been pleasured. So let her know. So let's talk about how to breathe in order to control yourself. And I actually got this from Tony Robbins, Mr. Big T, big man, Tony Robbins. It is the 1-4-2 breathing technique that actually activates the lymphatic system. And the lymphatic system actually gets rid of waste and toxins inside of your body. Orgasms actually give your body a lymphatic massage. Your body's so smart, it's like, hey, if you're going to be doing all this, we're going to use this exercise to actually help with digestion and improve your mood by detoxing your body. See how it all works together? Using this breathing technique can actually make you feel like you're actually having an orgasm. It's that powerful. You take two people, put them together, and you're both doing this breathing technique, it'll actually ramp up that feeling. So let's go over what that 1-4-2 breathing technique means. Basically, you're breathing in for 1 count, you're holding for 4 count, you're breathing out for 2 count. Obviously, you can multiply this. So this is how you do it. You basically breathe in. We're just gonna shorten it up real quick. Breathe in for 2. Hold for 8. And breathe out for 4. You're putting it all together, you're just letting that roll. It's gonna be a great thing for you. And let's go over some really quick, fast wins that you can do right away. Some things like switch positions so you don't feel like you know your favorite position. Don't stay there too long if you're trying to last much longer. Of course, you want to stay in the moment. You're intimate, you're into your mate, so that's a great thing. The way you prepare for that is by meditating. Also by cutting out the porn and masturbation. Yeah, it doesn't help you get into the moment. Think just about her. And also recognize that you lose 20% of your testosterone throughout the day. So if you want to have a day of making love, then it's better to start in the morning. And of course, if you're doing it in the evening, do some things to make sure your testosterone is up. Make sure you're getting a nap in, something like that that's going to help with your testosterone. Don't work out too much. That's going to burn through your testosterone. And of course, something that people miss all the time, you need to stretch before you have sex. Do some yoga poses. It's going to help you and your body just perform that. So of course, if you like what you heard, hit the like button, the subscribe button, that notification bell. And this is Uncle B saying, get your game up and go hard. Peace out.